Hey, how you going? Welcome to another heavy metal diecast video. Today's bad boy we got is the Henschel HS129. Typical Altoia type one. As you can see, it's 1/72 scale. I picked this up for $40, including the postage and GST to me. I got this from an overseas seller. The Henschel 129 was a German World War II ground attack fighter. It was first seen combat in Tunisia in the Eastern Front and was introduced in 1942. Roughly about 865 aircraft were built by war's end. It used the French engines to use up some of the because they were getting during the war they were getting pretty low on it sort of engine types. So this one chose different engine types to try and get through. Just had the MG pod, and it also carried two 50-kilo bombs. This version, so it had the MK. I think it was the MK 103. So what we'll do is we'll get trusty Bladey out as per usual and see if we can get this open. Okay. Please go open nicely. It would be nice. You should always cut away from yourself, not what I'm doing. So there we go. So it's just got your standard red and black backing there. So we'll just turf that. And obviously there's some instructions there. We'll just flip it back over. And so you've got the fuselage gun pod there. Some accessories like the props to put on, and undercarriage for wheels down. So we'll get this top case off. Try and get this without chucking too much around. Okay, and there she is. Alright, we'll just move that propeller out of the way. And put that back in there. We'll just get the plane out itself. It's got a...
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
Weird film on it. I don't know what as you can see in the video, it's got some sort of oil film on it. I don't know if that was during production, but that's weird. So as you can see, I'm only opening it now. It's your guess is as good as mine what that is, but it was in the packet. Maybe it was some sort of film they used when they released these aircraft out of the moulds or whatever. It was definitely weird. So as you can see, the underwing ordnance there, the 50-kilo bomb. Obviously that'll be for the stand that does come with it. So we'll just put the plane down for a moment and go through the accessories. So we'll just tip it out like that. We'll just take these out like that. Chuck the stand away. I mean the box away, sorry. Gotta use my words properly. So like previous ones that I've opened like this, it does have the instructions which tells you how to put the landing gear on and the accessories. It's pretty straightforward. So as you can see, this film is on a lot of this stuff. It's just like an oily substance. So sorry about that, guys, but I don't know what the flying hell that is. So as you can see, it's got the little aerial that needs to be put on, and the tail wheel that has to be chucked on to finalise the aircraft. So what we'll do is we'll flip it on the back, and we'll look at the gun pod. So obviously the gun pod has to go here. So if you're putting the gun pod on, from the looks of it, you won't be able to put it on the stand. So from what I can see there, that's where the stand goes, and there's two holes there for the gun pod. So if I put the gun pod on, it goes over this stand.
What?
So that's a good design. Yeah, that's a little bit strange, but look, I'll be displaying this wheels down anyway, so I won't need the stand. But it's a pain in the ass for someone who, say, wanted to display it on the stand and wants to have that gun pod along the fuselage. But yeah, that's definitely a bit of a weird one. So what we'll do is we will try and put some landing gear on. What do you reckon? So I suppose it's like so, and like so. So that's pretty straightforward, at least. Wasn't anything too complicated. The landing gear on these things are quite simple. They're not like hugely detailed. So I suppose the props should go on nice and easy. If I can, they're actually quite small props for this size aircraft. Sorry, I moved the plane out of focus, and we'll just chuck that on there like that. They do rotate, not very freely like some of the other ones, but they do rotate for you to alter the position and everything like that for when you decide to display it. As you can see, it's do the sausage finger test. It is a reasonably sized aircraft. I mean, it's a similar sort of size, I suppose you'd say, to the ME-110, the Messerschmitt Bf 110, depending on what way you want to say it. But very similar in size. The overall build of the Henschel is quite nice. I think it's reasonably well detailed, and as you can see, all the panel lines and everything. Just this weird oily shit that's on it. That's just got me baffled. I really don't know why that's on there, but hopefully, if you do decide to purchase one of these, it does not have that issue. Because yeah, I've just got to clean that. I'll have to clean that up, see if it cleans off. Hopefully it doesn't affect any of the paint or anything like that. But it is definitely very weird. So obviously there is, you chuck that aerial, but the markings, the colour scheme and everything is very nice. It's quite well produced, as I said. And I mean, for a $30 item, I mean $40 item, sorry, this one. I think it's pretty good. It's pretty good value. I mean, if you're buying like things like Hobby Master and Corgi, you know the price of something this size would normally go for. You're looking at, you know, double to triple that. Even an IXO one, you know, it's probably double the price. But like the manufacturers, there are some markings that are missing. As I say, some manufacturers do put them on, some manufacturers don't put them on. And as I've said, if you can always get some transfers to put them on yourself if you want to make the aircraft more historically accurate. It's got some quite good detail on the front nose there, with the emblem and everything like that. So it's got some unit markings on there, which is quite, hopefully you actually can see that. Cockpit detail is reasonably good. There's not much inside the cockpit. There's no pilot or anything like that. The gun nacelles are pretty good. They're well detailed. Underneath's the same. It's quite well detailed. You've got the two underwing 50 kilo bombs, and then the panel lines and everything like that, and obviously where the tail wheel goes there. And as I stated, the stand, if you want to use the stand, you cannot use that fuselage gun pod. So, yeah, but overall, you know, the Henschel 129 and 1/72 scale by Italia, I think is, you know, pretty good value. I definitely recommend it. I think it's a pretty good little model for the price. Sits in the hand nicely. I think it's pretty good value. Definitely, for $40 delivered to your door. I bought this off a seller overseas on eBay, and brand new in the packet, as you saw. We opened it together, but no, it's definitely a good bit of kit. I like it. I reckon it's pretty cool. It'll present on the shelf quite nicely. So yeah, there you have it. The Henschel HS-129. It is a Grand Attack, you know, anti-armour kind of aircraft, and yeah, it's a very nice bit of kit. So if you can grab one, grab one. So once again, thank you very much for spending the time with us watching this video. I hope you found it useful in some sort of way, and if you can give us a chance, give us a like, that'd be fantastic. And you know, have a great rest of your day. Cheers.